Hi friends, it's Jennifer Gillette. Welcome back to the FlyLady 2021 challenge. And today is season 1, episode number 5. So last week I shared a very vulnerable post. I did a home tour. So if you haven't seen that yet, check out episode 4. I'll link that down in the comments and you'll see a tour of my house. Y'all, it was so scary. I was so afraid of the comments that I would receive. I was so scared of just the judgment, right? Putting yourself out there on the internet, it's a little scary, but I did it anyway. And then today we're going to be talking about motivation, what to do when you feel motivated and inspired to start really decluttering. And if you're in a place right now where you're feeling kind of stuck, I did tag below episode number 3, which I go over just a couple weeks ago. I talked about what to do when you kind of hit a wall and you just don't feel like doing anything. So if you're kind of there, maybe you should watch that first. But, and I'll link that in the comments too. But today, I'm so excited. We're at the end of our first month. Can you believe it? We've made it all the way through January. And if you're watching this like later and you're jumping in on March, June, July, or it's not even 2021, FlyLady says you're never behind. Just jump in right where you are. So motivation. So I am going to also link 2 YouTube videos below for 2 decluttering YouTubers and that I follow that have really helped me. 2 tips I'm going to be sharing. One is about decluttering your closet, a very simple way to get your closet organized. And I'll be doing that probably this month because I'm shooting this a couple weeks early. So I might have an update in February next month how that worked out with my closet declutter. And I have a few extra tips I'll share on that. So stay tuned for a closet declutter video coming up very soon. The second video is about, this is the first tip I'm going to share today that really changed me. Like when I heard this, I had to stop the hour-long video and just like ruminate and like think about this. So it's Dana K. White, and she shared that you should start with the clutter that you see. And she explained how sometimes, this really resonated with me, when we get in that decluttering mood and we're motivated, we'll start in some random abstract place like a storage shed or the top of a closet or some random shelf that we never get into, and we'll work. But when we're done, we don't really get to enjoy the results because it's not really something that was in our field of vision. So it's really simple, the concept, and it was a huge mind shift for me, but to start with what you see. So where I started is I have this sofa table in our living room that always is like a hot spot. And I will do the hot spot fire drill, I'll get everything tidied up, but to actually declutter. So watch that video for more on how to do that, and I'm going to kind of talk through some of the emotions and how that worked for me. So the second area that I tackled on this declutter what you see is our pantry and our kitchen, and it's finally done. I so wish I would have done before and after pictures, but I just went through and I started with the simple mantra, just take 5. So I set my timer on my Fitbit for 5 minutes, and I found 5 things that I could either throw away, give away because they weren't opened and I probably wasn't going to be using them because we had extras, or just to get 5 things out of the pantry because my goal was to get everything organized in there so I could see what we had and we weren't wasting money. I also went through all of our spices. I threw away everything that was expired because we had several things that I'd had in there for a couple years, and spices don't stay good forever, right? Then I made a list of the spices I wanted to add for 2021 into our kitchen for cooking. So I did that and what a huge like declutter what you see. What you have that immediate, what's the word I'm looking for? Just that immediate satisfaction of seeing progress, which is super motivating. One of my favorite quotes on motivation is that nothing is more motivating than results. So whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to get decluttered, whatever goal you're working on, just do something, take some action, do what you can see, do what's right in front of you, and then that result will motivate you to do more. So declutter what you see, like how simple, right? And so what I want to talk to you about today, sorry, I'm having a Mentos, is to really pick one area in your home that you see. Maybe it's an entryway, maybe it's your office, maybe it's your bedroom, and just take 5 minutes, find 5 things to either put away, give away, or throw away. It will make the world of difference. I'm so happy you joined me on this journey of getting our homes and our lives in order in 2021. And I will tell you that in the past 2 weeks, as I was patient with myself, gave myself grace for hitting that wall, came back to my why. This is all in video number 3 of why I was doing this and what my one thing I was going to focus on. Because sometimes we get overwhelmed at all the things, but when we just focus on one thing, it just helps us get clear and focused and intentional. And then within a couple of weeks, I got that motivation again. I found those 2 videos that really helped me. And then you start to make progress, and then you just want to keep doing more, right? So I hope these videos are encouraging to you. I'm really excited. In 2 more months, I'm going to show you guys an update on the progress that I'm making so far in my home. Now that I finished the kitchen's looking good. I've decluttered a couple spots. The living room's looking great. I decluttered that back of that sofa table. We don't have all the Christmas decorations out yet. Today is D-Day. Today is January 15th. This is the day I give myself as the deadline. So everything is in totes, in boxes. The trees are down. All the Christmas decorations are down. And they're all piled up, mostly in the basement, ready to go out to the storage room. So give yourself deadlines. Tell yourself and give yourself realistic deadlines. So for me, getting Christmas down the day after Christmas or even January 1st is not realistic because I love Christmas and I have no, I guess, reason to get it done. But January 15th, that seemed like a reasonable goal for me to get it all done. So we actually started on the 8th, had everything mostly done by the 10th. So when I shot that video last week for the home tour, it was, I think, the 13th when I shot that video. Most everything was done and in totes and ready to go. So just want to encourage you to not give up on this goal. This is usually the time, if not now, in the next couple of weeks, when people start to give up on their New Year's goals, on their New Year's resolutions. But just when you hit that wall, remind yourself of why you're doing what you're doing. Do what you need to do to have grace with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Then do what you can do. So for me, for about a week, I was just watching some YouTube videos to find inspiration. And then once I found some actionable steps, some things that I could do, then I started applying those things. So for example, the decluttering what you see, when I got my living room sofa decluttered, I got my pantry decluttered, got all my seasonings decluttered. And now I'm super motivated because I see results, right? So now I'm motivated to tackle the office that I showed in episode number 4. So thanks again for watching. If you haven't done so already and you're on the FlyLady journey and you want someone to do it with, go ahead and subscribe to the video. Give me a thumbs up. It's the biggest compliment you can give me. And drop a comment below. What do you do to get motivated? What helps you when you're not? What helps you when you have that motivation? What are some of the things that you notice so that we can all tap into that and learn from each other? Thanks for being a part of this community, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.